What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be talking about what I believe is the best antenna on the market right now. I believe this is going to work with most cases. I'm going to talk to you guys about it. Before we do get started, please make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I'm trying to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Make that my Christmas gift from you guys to me. That's all you have to do is click the subscribe button. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. We're so close. We're like 250 subs, 240, 237 subs away. There we go. All right. So the antenna that I want to talk to you guys about is the McGill antenna. And I have talked about what I believe is the best antenna for a while now. And I said it was rack, and I know. But opinions change as more knowledge is given out to the public, as we all know. So I have stumbled upon the best antenna I think I've ever found. It is a McGill. I am using a McGill 6 dBi tuned antenna. Now, previously I had the Rack 5.8, which you can still get at rackwireless.com. I have an affiliate link in the description. You can use it at no cost to you if you still want to get that. I believe it is slightly cheaper, but the 6 dBi antenna has been amazing for me. As you can see, it's 69 pounds. I believe that's the pound symbol. Don't yell at me if I'm wrong, but this is on the official McGill microwave and website. It costs a ridiculous amount of money to actually ship it to you. So what I suggest is going on this dude called FizzTech. This guy, I think it's a single man operation. He has shipped me. I've got a temperature and humidity sensor from him for my Helium miner. You just go to the main website, FizzTech, and you can go buy antennas. And you can see he has these McGill antennas, as well as the People's antenna. It looks like he made that himself. I'm not sure. But yeah, so there's a couple different antennas you can get. And now this 6 dBi you can see is $99. I believe it was actually cheaper when I purchased it. I'm not entirely sure. I think there was a Black Friday deal or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, got the FizzTech 6 dBi, well, McGill microwave antenna. I'm talking too much. I want to show you guys the actual results because that's why you're here. You want to know what's going on. So this entire time, and listen, I've talked about Bobcat being one of the best helium miners on the market, but this entire time, if I go to my December 2021, like, I was earning nothing. There's not much going on with my helium miner. You can see, look at all of these days that I've had with problems. I had the Rack 5.8 dBi antenna, and I had my Bobcat set up. And I thought this was okay. I thought it was okay. I was earning a little bit of money, and I'll probably make another video talking about what I believe now, with the knowledge that I know, is the best miner out there, because it's not Bobcat anymore. It's clearly SenseCap. This is my Bobcat, and you can see I stopped. I just gave up on my Bobcat about, I want to say, like the beginning of November, if that loads. Actually, it would be better if I go to the past 30 days. Wow, this is a little slow right now. Yeah, so I just gave up on Bobcat because you can see I was making like all these days with nothing, and there was no explanation. I made 0.29 helium in a day, and I had no clue what was happening. All right, 0.3, but then I had one day that was really high, then the rest were low. I had one day high, then they kept going. It was all over the place. Been much more consistent with my McGill and SenseCap. Look at this. This is all very consistent earnings over the past 30 days. And you can see November 28th is the same day that I ended up switching from my Bobcat to my SenseCap. November 27th, you can see. And from that point on, I've made 1.25 helium in the past not even 30 days, the past maybe 25 days. Nothing. It's really not that big amount of time. And I've made a pretty decent amount of helium at this point. Comparing it to, and I definitely made more. I don't think that was showing right. The website is lagging a little bit right now. Yeah, in the past 30 days, I made 5 helium. Sorry about that. The past 30 days with my Bobcat, even though I disconnected it, I made 2.76. And I also have a SenseCap in a different location with an 8 dBi, Rack 8 dBi. And in the past 30 days, I've made 3.49. So you can see I've actually made more helium with the Rack, or no, sorry. I made more helium with the SenseCap and the McGill antenna, and it has been so consistent compared to the Rack. Look at this. I've had some days where I've probably earned 0.31 HNT, 0.32 HNT, and then I have a day with 0.1 HNT or 0.01. So originally I was like, what's going on? I don't know what's happening. Keep in mind, this miner, before like the blockchain and everything went down, with this specific miner orbiting Barry Camel, it was earning nothing. I've had it set up forever. All right. And it's made like 0.1 HNT all this time. And then all of a sudden, after like the blockchain went down or whatever happened, now I started earning a lot more. And you can see there's a massive change. I haven't changed anything with this antenna. It has been the same since I set it up, an 8 dBi and a sense cap. But you can see, comparing this to this, I would much rather have this every day where I'm earning than with my Bobcat, one day where I'm earning, one day where I'm not, one day where I'm earning, one day where I'm not. Just doesn't make any sense. Right now, my Bobcat is downstairs plugged into the wall with the stock. Actually, it's using the sense cap antenna. The sense cap is a 2.6 or 2.3, I believe. And now it's earning like 0.2, 0.1. But look how consistent it is. I'm actually earning things every day. It's making me believe that the rack antennas are not manufactured to the proper specs. The reason why the McGill antennas have been so time and tested and they're working so well is because of this word right here, tuned. And to my understanding, for everyone that doesn't know what that means, and correct me if I'm wrong, like I said, for my understanding, tuned means if you were to look at rack antennas, every time they are made, basically what they do is they make one, they tune it to spec, they understand that, okay, this is a 6 dBi at, or I guess it would be 5.8 at 915 megahertz. They make it, they make the mold, and then boom, they mass produce them. That's it. They don't test them. They don't do anything because the first one that they made worked. So they're just going to trust that process, continue pushing them out. They might plug them in and see if it gets witnesses and stuff, but they're not testing the actual dBi range and all that stuff. They're not properly testing them. With McGill, they are tuning each antenna to make sure that it is accurate. It is providing the signal equally. In this case, with a 6 dBi, it would be more spanned out. It wouldn't be a circle. And they're making sure that it is getting good coverage, and they're testing every single antenna. That is why it is going to cost more, but you're paying for a better quality product. Not only that, it is a lot smaller than the Rack 5.8. It is a lot more durable too. When I was holding them in hand, the McGill microwave 6 dBi was a lot, it just seemed stronger. It seemed like it would withstand, high winds and drops. If I were to accidentally drop it, I feel like it would still be fine. I never dropped it, but comparing it to the fiberglass rack, it was really lightweight, the rack. And I'm not sure, it might say on here what it is actually manufactured out of, but you can see they have all of this information as to how they're testing it. And these optimized antennas feature a superior VSWR performances of 1.5 to 1 maximum, which immediately results in over 7% more transmitted non-reflective power from your antenna and reduced mismatch loss when compared to many of the commercially available 2-to-1 VSWR performance. I would assume that the rack is a 2-to-1. Antennas designed to combine with excellent 35 plus to -5 degrees, 6 dBi signal radiation footprint, and you can see all this stuff. There's a datasheet download that you can actually download if you're interested in looking at all this stuff. We can look at it and we can see they have all of this information here. I believe rack has the same thing, but just all in all, like comparing this to what this was is a game changer. I'm not sure if it was Bobcat, but I know that since the beginning, I have had issues with Bobcat Miner disconnecting. If I go to lifetime, as I showed earlier, it started off and then there's a day down, day down, day down, day down. And there's always like a couple days, always after my miner goes down. There is one day after it for Bobcat where it is insanely profitable. And I'm like, wow, I could get used to this. And then the next day it's down. It's like it makes up for the previous day, but I don't want that. I would rather have consistent earnings than 4 days with nothing and 1 day with something, like a little bit, not all of it. Like I'm clearly not earning the maximum potential with the Bobcat. It might have been the rack miner or the rack antenna, but I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, with this McGill, there has been a huge difference in my earnings, and it just updated. It looks like I've made 5 helium in the past 30 days. And comparing that to the one with the rack, 3.49. This is the sense cap with the rack, and it's just game changing. That's all I gotta say. It is absolutely game changing. My witnesses are up big time too. I have if it's gonna show me, it should show me bottom here. Witnessing, I've made 2.8 helium witnessing. I have 15 hotspots that I'm witnessing with mediocre transmit scales. So like before, I had like four hotspots that I was witnessing. So it's really awesome. Let's see if this website is being a little bit sluggish today. That is not this website's fault. Hotspotty, I love them. It's just because there is the blockchain is still not 100%, and I'm recording this the day they're supposedly implementing proof of coverage v11. But you can see I have 22 witnesses now. Before I had 4 or 5, so the antenna has improved my witnesses too. So all in all, I think this is a great antenna for pretty much every use case. So if you guys have previously purchased an antenna, or if you're looking to buy an antenna now, I would 100% suggest going with this 6 dBi antenna, ordering it from Fizztech, and I believe I got it in about 7 to 10 days, I would say. But he said orders are expected to ship by 12/17 or before. So if you purchase now, basically how this company works is with Fizztech is you are ordering and he sends them out in batches. So if you order it now, you will be sent the batch in 12/17 or before on December 17th. He also has an email list, so when you do place your order, you will be added to his email list, and he sends updates frequently. This company is awesome. I love it. So if you guys want them, no affiliate link, nothing. This is just me recommending this product on Fizztech. I like this guy or people. I'm not sure if it's one person or a company, but they have been really good with getting their products out there. I got both my products well before when I expected them, and this is an amazing antenna. So that's all I got for you guys. If you do have any questions about this antenna or anything else you want to ask, please feel free to comment down below or join the Discord. I have been a lot more active in the Discord lately versus being on YouTube. That is just because it is the last couple of weeks of school. I think I have one more week after this. It's just finals week. It's rough. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Do you have any questions? Once again, please let me know in the comments below or join the Discord. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.